Hello, my name is Shevi Arnold, and this is The House of Funny, the guide to finding humor in everything. I invented the House of Funny method for creating humor when I was an editorial cartoonist quite a few years ago.
Hey, it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, now you're just being silly. In that time, I drew over 1,000 cartoons. I've since used the House of Funny method to make friends, put up with my friends, get jobs, put up with work, add humor to my arts and entertainment articles as well as my consumer column, and write funny books for kids and teenagers. If you're a writer, the House of Funny can do much more than show you how to add humor to your work. It can supply you with an endless well of story ideas, more ideas than you'll know what to do with. And even if you aren't a writer, stand-up comedian, or other comedy professional, the House of Funny can help you with your everyday life by giving you reasons to laugh when you don't think you have anything to laugh about. As they say, laughter is the best medicine. They also say that a laugh is the shortest distance between two people. I'm looking forward to traversing that distance with you. So let's begin. Episode 1. Humor. Does it really have to hurt? If you've studied comedy like I have, you might have heard or read that comedy equals pain plus time, or pain plus distance. This is the most commonly held belief about comedy, and it's wrong. Pain is pain. Pain hurts. I'm not going to punch you and then tell you that tomorrow you'll find it funny, because that wouldn't be true. So where does the idea that comedy equals pain plus time come from? Sometimes something is inherently funny, but we can't see the humor in it because at first it's too painful. Once the pain has worn off, though, we can see the humor. For example, let's say you told me I should eat yogurt because it's healthy, so I decided to try it for the first time. And let's say that because of that yogurt, I ended up at my doctor's office with a terrible stomach ache because it turns out I'm lactose intolerant. That would be funny because it's ironic that something most people think of as healthy could make me sick, but I probably wouldn't find it funny as long as I'm doubled over in pain. It's not the pain that makes it funny, quite the opposite. It isn't until the pain has gone away that I can finally see the irony and humor in the situation. So the idea that comedy equals pain plus time is a misconception. But what about the other formula, the one that says pain plus distance equals comedy? Where does that come from? It comes from the idea that something painful is funny as long as it happens to someone else. The way this belief goes, if I slip on a banana peel, that's not funny to me. If someone I like slips on a banana peel, that might be a little funnier than if I slipped on the banana peel, but I probably still would not find it funny. But if someone I don't like or can't identify with, for example, a rich man with crazy hair and a handlebar mustache who reminds me of a nasty boss I once had, slips on a banana peel, that is funny. But not all pain involves a harmless slip on a banana peel, and some things are just so painful that no amount of distance can ever make them funny. Not if you're a decent human being with a shred of empathy. A child's death, for example, can never be funny, no matter how far away it happens. And while the old formula might work for some jokes, for example, everything the Three Stooges ever did, it certainly doesn't work for all of them. Most jokes don't involve pain. There's no pain in why did the chicken cross the road? Unless, of course, the chicken gets hit by a truck. And unless you have a sick sense of humor, that probably wouldn't make the joke any funnier. Least of all, if you're the chicken. So we see that the formula that says that comedy equals pain plus distance is wrong. The closer we examine the old standard formulas for comedy, the clearer it becomes that they don't work. Everything that fits them isn't funny, and everything funny doesn't fit them. So is there one formula that does explain everything funny, a formula that can be used not only to explain why something funny is funny, but also can be used to create funny things? There is. It's an all-inclusive formula for creating humor, and I invented it. For reasons that will become apparent later in the series, I call this formula the House of Funny. It's made up of 3 S's, and they are setup, surprise, and sense. Setup plus surprise plus sense equals humor. In my next video, I'll explain what exactly these 3 things are and why each one is a necessary element in making anything and everything funny. So long for now.